Hey guys, welcome back to most likely, very likely, our last session of Parasite Eve.
Okay, so here's what's going on.
Dev's been
I had to replay the entire
fucking out of this game.
I had to replay the entire game.
I did a little grinding today. I did a little. I played for a good solid couple hours.
Oh, you got to insert disc too. Okay.
Alright, fucking bullshit. There you go.
In any case, yeah, we got. If for those of you who we played this like a month ago, I think, on the channel. And we got stuck in like an endless loop where we didn't have enough stuff to actually beat the final boss. We were locked into fighting it. We couldn't go back and get our stuff.
Yeah, we didn't have the right weapons. We didn't have enough.
So I had to
upgrades weren't as good.
I had to replay the entire game.
Yeah, Dev basically. Actually, I can even show you how much Dev saved up.
We'll do that after, actually, because the first thing we got to do is do the warehouse. In the original playthrough, we skipped the warehouse, but basically we have to do the warehouse to actually...
well, I mean, this is what we got right now for the grenade launcher.
Yeah, we have a grenade launcher.
And then we have that for the protector,
Yep.
because it's an extra slot.
Extra slot to stick your wiener in.
But, yeah, I saw how much stuff Dev had accumulated, and it is insane. It's like pretty much everything in the game.
I saved every single item in the game, just for the end.
Shoving jalapenos in my mouth to make it hurt less?
What's wrong with your mouth, dude? Jesus.
You know, I think usually putting something cold is better.
In any case, in Parasite Eve, there are two optional areas that you don't need to go to beat the game. There's the warehouse and the Chrysler building.
Yeah, but...
The warehouse we have available to us. But you know what? We kind of need it because it has some really good shit in it, and we're not going to be able to beat the final boss without going to it.
Dev was trying to do something where you grind for the junk pieces to get a really good weapon, but I mean it just was taking so long.
Officer Brea! Oh, Eve's in there. Why don't you go check it out, huh? I'll go call for some backout. You check it out.
Donuts.
Donuts.
Dev, weren't we talking about like Mormon cops last night? Yeah, we were. We were talking about it off the show.
Right.
It's like,
we're getting
hey buddy,
here.
Hey buddy, we're getting like halfway through our shift. We want you to take a break. We want to go over some carrot sticks and water.
Yes, Ted Dog, did you hear what the massive leak of 47CA hard drives that proves that being blackmailed on or spied on?
Nope.
I heard a little bit about it. That's like,
dude, it's Walter PPK.
It's the dark matter shit that WikiLeaks is talking about, right? Ted Dog, I've heard about that.
Dark matter. Oh yeah, that does.
They call it the dark matter leak.
Yeah. It's starting to ring a bell.
When will you fight the final boss inside the Twin Towers? You can't go to the Twin Towers in this game.
Dude, the final boss is Obama.
Spicy overloads your senses and dulls them for a while. But what's wrong with you?
Yeah, but so does
why does your mouth hurt though? Did you get like surgery or something, dude?
Yeah, do you have a root canal or something like that?
God damn.
Did your baby punch you in the face?
CM Protector, great job.
No, I'm gonna keep the other one on because it's still slightly better, at least in some.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
In any case, yeah, the Chrysler Building and the warehouse are two optional areas of the game. We skipped this and then got locked
into... That's a ladder. Shit.
We skipped this and then got locked into the final fight.
Yeah.
And we basically need the shit in the warehouse.
Wait. Oh, right. Dark Matter Leak, is it a Kirby final boss? Ah! Dude, we gotta play that.
We gotta play more Kirby's, man.
Kirby 64.
Ah!
Yeah.
What the...
I don't know. I'm scared.
Well, I guess we're fighting a giant fucking rat.
That's fine.
Oh, it's okay. You're good. Also, we realized, or at least I realized, that the grenade launchers are actually far superior to the pistols in this game because they have elemental effects. Dave's like, I just want to use pistols forever. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, they're so fast. And that's why you had like no ammo at the end of the game. Yeah. Because you shot so many bullets that did so little damage overall.
Well, yeah, that night I hadn't upgraded the right pieces, so...
The right pieces?
The Wartime of Trump MSM is ignoring it. Now, how about that thing you just told me about fucking Groundhog Day?
Oh, yeah. Hillary comes out of her hole, sees her own shadow. 4 more years of not being president.
Yeah, the reason why we're a little bit later than we originally said was because...
It's like 12:30.
No, well, we said noon.
We started the stream at noon. We just had the pre-roll going.
Okay, I mean actually gameplay, yeah. Well, actually, two things. I said that the cryo grenades are in fact just the frozen sperm from the hospital. But yeah, the reason why we were taking so fucking long is because we were looking at the Trump subreddit.
Yeah, we're looking at
because I was on Flipboard looking at all the stuff about the shit in Europe, like how the fucking
Fire.
Like the guy yesterday in London, and then there's a guy today in Antwerp trying to like run over small school children, and
Jesus.
And like it's like, oh, it was an Asian man yesterday, and now it's a North African. Like, why don't you just say they're fucking like they're just terrorists? They're Muslim terrorists. They're Muslim terrorist guys. Like, it's not. It's
in
rocket
short,
science.
the only reason we're watching this now is because Dave is bad at video games. In a sense. Nice, intelligent community civil war going on, eh? Yeah, it seems like that. Everyone's just... what I like about what's going on now is despite Trump being a dumpster fire, and he is, Trump is a dumpster fire for president, but he's blowing everyone the fuck out. Hillary wouldn't have done that, all right? Like Trump is like... He's like the enema that America needs. He's going to flush everything out and just restart from scratch.
Great. Wow, there's a lot of armor in here, man.
Yeah.
What's this? Weapon? No, it's a rocket.
Got another rocket for the rocket launcher.
Rocket's red glare, dude.
Rocket's red glare.
The bomb's bursting.
Wait, go down. Yeah, there's just down there, I think.
There's also a
go
safe.
down.
There's
Go
a safe.
down.
There's a
Go
safe.
down.
There's a safe. There's a safe.
Who fucking cares?
I love saving. Does anyone want to buy a flag when previous owner owns slightly cut on one? Wait. Are you referring to Shia LaBeouf?
Do you have it? Watch McLaughlin has the
dude,
Shia LaBeouf flag.
Dude, are you Liverpool? Are you the guy?
Final Fantasy bangers knew I made this game. Yeah, pretty much. No, go up there.
Oh,
it's like down the catwalk a bit more behind those. Can you go back there?
No.
Okay, we'll go through the door then.
Lock open. Oh, good.
Trump hurt their feels. Trump is dismantling healthcare. It does not seem like the Republican replacement for healthcare is going to be all that good.
No.
That's not.
I'm not your guy, unfortunately. Okay.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Like, here's the thing, all right? I'm not a Trump fan. There are some things that Trump has done that I agree with. There are some things that Trump has done that I disagree with. That puts me in line with like, my feelings on almost every other politician are pretty much the same. Some things I agree with, some things I disagree with. But because it's Trump that I have that opinion on, that very normal opinion to have on politics, I'm apparently a fucking Nazi. It's like, well, I don't like Trump that Trump did this, but he handled that well. You're a Nazi. It's like, oh, I guess there's no room for like to be a political centrist anymore.
No, not really.
The replacement is 50% better than the shit that killed us. How so, dude? Because I don't know anything about it. I know that's not true. I do know a little bit about it. I know like they're removing some of the provisions that Obamacare was actually good for. Like Obamacare was not all good, but it had some.
Well, that's the thing. I was just reading about. There's an interview with a guy who wanted to make sure that.
Wait. What? 3 big guys who parkoured across rooftops to take a pair of scissors to the flagpole. That's incredible, dude.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
The replacement is 50% better than the shit that killed us. Never healthcare anymore. Then how come the Obamacare was talking about Medicaid giving at least minimal mental health and addiction?
You can finally pick your healthcare. It's no longer going to be a monopoly. Well, I mean that's a good thing.
But that's Medicare, not Medicaid, right?
Hold on. Is there, however, S&10 Dog, is there some kind of coverage for people who can't afford any kind of health care?
Medicaid.
That doesn't, no.
I thought that.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Because he said it was going to cut Medicaid for people that were disabled and poor.
No more turning down health insurance per doctor. Yeah, that's good, because some doctors did that. That was ridiculous. Yeah. No, like, for example, S&10 Dog, I have no money. I have no money. And yet I can take my Ontario health card, go to the hospital, and get seen free of charge if I'm sick. And I have done that, in fact. I would not be able to afford health insurance.
The only thing that you really would be dinged for is certain surgeries.
Yes.
Like getting your wisdom teeth removed, dental surgery costs you.
Yes.
Going to a dentist costs you, but you can get reimbursed for the most part depending on where you work.
Yep.
Obama is good if you like paying for autists and dipshits. Wow.
Whoa. This is a boss suddenly.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus. He doesn't get butt fucked. Everyone to the left of you is a communist, everyone to the right of you is Hitler. Sounds about right.
It's like Joker's left me. No, Clown's left me, Joker's right, here I am. Stuck in the middle with you.
Stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, fuck you.
bitch.
Go. Oh, defense down.
Dude.
No, I've just heard a few horror stories about the Republican healthcare replacement that'll basically say for the poorest people it'll go back to where you just don't have any healthcare. You're just fucked.
Oh shit.
You will pay once you have money like we have now. They can't refuse healthcare, but you can. Here I am stuck in the middle with Jews. Jesus.
It feels good, man.
Honestly, I do like Canada's healthcare system in that everyone has minimum coverage and you don't have to pay for it. It just comes out of tax dollars. The only thing I don't like about it is that sometimes the wait times are kind of ridiculous. But that's what happens, you know. It is better to honestly wait an extra month for like non-life-threatening shit than it is to have people go uninsured, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm okay with that. Attack is a weak point for massive damage. Giant enemy crab. $599 US. $599 US. $599 US.
Guys, I'm fighting a giant enemy crab on a PS3. How do you feel?
Yeah, Canadians don't like it all that much.
God.
There are many that come here for high-level shit. That's what I mean, though, Super Nerdland. Like, I can't do that. I do not have the money to go to the States and get, like, super, like, high-quality healthcare. For poor people who cannot go to another country to get healthcare, they still need something. And for those people, Canada's system works very well.
You paid $600.
America could afford good healthcare if Canada and the rest of NATO pay their 2% GDP to the defense fund. Super Nerdland, I used to have the same opinion as you, exactly. He says, I want both private and public. Let there be a public option, public hospitals.
No.
But people can opt out. Then you have private insurance, private hospitals, and let them compete. That does make sense. Here's the problem, though, dude. You're gonna get a lot of young people who lack in money and think they're invincible, and they're going to opt out of the public option.
Well, it's just like...
And they're going to be like, no, I'm young and I'm strong, I'm never going to get injured.
It's like opting out of university plans, man.
Then they, like, get hit by a fucking car, and then they're like, oh, shit, I guess I'm just going to go bankrupt because I didn't have the foresight, because young people don't have that kind of foresight.
No, they don't.
You know?
I can definitely test that because I go to school with people that are, you know, in their early 20s. Mm-hmm. And they opt,
then they'll learn by dying.
They opt out. Yeah, they opt out of you know, student association based health plans, which are quite good, to be honest.
Yeah. Because
they're like, oh well, I'm covered on my parents under their health insurance. Like, you're not going to be covered forever, kid.
No, you're not.
You're fucked.
You can't protect dumb people from themselves. That's true. But at the same time, like, the whole basis that we have any sort of regulation in society is because we feel a need to, at the very least, inform people to help them not be dumb. Like, yeah, there's like a warning label on the fucking bottle of bleach that says "Don't drink the bleach." I'm sure some.
Oh, fuck it. What's it?
It's a rocket launcher.
It's a rocket launcher.
I'm sure some idiot has drunk bleach before. Like, you can't just say, well, just don't print the bottles and just let the Darwin Awards work it out. It's like, nah, you still got to have some kind of minimum standard of safety for everybody. Like, you still have to have something. Yeah. You know, I mostly agree with you, Super Nerdland. I just don't think that you should be able to opt out. One, I believe that the public option for healthcare. I believe that the public option for healthcare should be free, so that it comes out of tax dollars. And two, I believe that you should not be allowed to opt out of the public option for healthcare unless you have your own private option.
I believe I can fly. I can believe I can touch the sky.
That's
currently it's illegal to not have healthcare here, despite that tens of millions when other would not have it.
In Canada, it's not even like a thing of illegality.
What the fuck? Oh!
There's gas. Dave, get out of the fucking room. Just cure yourself.
I'm trying. Fine, I'll use it.
Don't you have... Oh, you don't have any more PP.
No, I don't.
I have heard of natural selection. I don't believe it has any place in modern society.
Yeah, that's fucking Darwin. It's like, you're going to follow rationale from like 170 years ago.
It makes sense in the wild. It absolutely does.
Yeah, but not in terms of civilization, human civilization. It just... not entirely, anyways. There's a Darwin Awards. There's
Jesus
people that
Christ,
just play-
McLaughlin. They had to add a "Please do not put animals in the microwave" label within a year of microwaves becoming available because a granny tried to drive for wet cat in one. Jesus fuck.
My God, Granny.
It's insane.
You're
Anyway, no. Here's the thing. Like
in the hated league.
in Canada, it's unheard of that not having health care would be considered illegal and that people wouldn't have it and try to dodge it. It's
because it's been such an integral part of our society.
And also because it's free.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing.
Well,
it comes out of taxes. So if you don't have health care and you're like, I just refuse to take my health card from the government. You can do that. It's not illegal, but you'd be a retard because your taxes are still going towards it, so you might as well get the benefit, you know? And I feel like there should be, at the very least, a minimum level of care that all people have access to, and that you can opt out of that minimum level of care if you have better care. But I don't believe that you should just be able to say, no, I have no health care. And at the same time, I don't think it's right to make that illegal to say that, because it should be like a birth...
Don't stick your dick in Trace.
Yeah.
I wish I'd known that one before.
No, dude. I don't know. I feel like because healthcare revolves around an ID card in Canada, saying I refuse to have healthcare is like saying I refuse to have my driver's license.
I refuse to have my identity.
Yeah, like it's like what?
The thing is, people fought so hard for stuff like that. Yeah. And the political party I belong to, I mean, it basically started out in the middle of Canada because these guys wanted union representation. They didn't want to be exploited as farmers, as workers, and they also wanted a universal health care plan because people were getting fucked.
You see, exactly, S10 Dog. That's what I mean. Like, Obamacare has no public option. There's no, like, they did not have a tax pool to like pull money from to pay for healthcare for everybody and just pay for it through taxes rather than like individual fees. That's why it sucked so much.
It's because they just put the money towards the fucking military.
Yeah, probably.
No, they do, because there's permanent spending and there's discretionary spending, and there's discretionary spending that's stuff like the military. Oh,
McLaughlin, I heard that they're trying to make like if you watch any kind of online TV, you must have a UK TV license.
I don't know if that's acceptable to not pay.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't. Actually, we were talking about last night. I was talking with Avery, and like, because Dev goes up to Avery and he says, "You're not gonna buy a fucking a TV license when you're over in England, are you?" He said, "Well, hell no." I said, "Yeah, you don't have like those assholes, the Beeb, just firing a guy from his radio show after 18 years because they want to bring in some like fucking Indian black bunch of like women and non-white people."
You see, S10, I agree, but here's the thing: I don't trust Republicans to fix that any more than I do Democrats. I feel like Americans have to be fucking hyper vigilant towards their current Congress.
Oh yeah,
to get that shit done.
Although to be fair, there are Republicans that are already saying they're not going to vote for it.
Oh yeah, I know.
And they're like, why the hell would you do that?
I trust Trump to want to do the right thing. I don't think Trump is capable of doing the right thing. That's really where I stand on. I don't think Trump's thinking like, I'm gonna fuck Americans and I'm gonna give people who work in the health industry
he's out of touch. That's his problem.
He's not thinking like that like a lot of Democratic politicians are. I think Trump is like, we'll just get her done, and he doesn't actually understand what that entails.
No, because he doesn't know how to plan the long game. Anyone at UK IP address can watch iPlayer for free?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, McLaughlin. They might just like put up like a Great Firewall of China style thing.
Oh God. Okay, so this apparently isn't. Is that the whole thing? Is that the whole warehouse?
Well, Tango, that's true. Yeah, if Trump can't do it because he's being sabotaged by Congress, that's completely true. That's what happened with Obama. Like, Obama wanted to nominate, wasn't it, Merrick Garland? And he had every right to do so, but the Senate sabotaged him. Like, that's normal politics, man. A president gets sabotaged by Congress and Senate all the time.
That's definitely
that's how it works. That works it works against Democrats, it works against Republicans.
Yeah,
it's not anything unique to Trump.
No. I don't really.
You're done here.
That was it?
Yeah.
That was the whole thing?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
You just needed that stuff.
That was it?
Yeah.
So I got everything. Okay. Well, that was Fuck all.
What time are we at? We're at 20, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're
Okay.
exactly at 20 minutes. Okay,
Well,
cool. All right. Well, next time I'm going to show you Dev's fucking mother load. I'm going to show you Dev's healthcare act.